So Instagram is hiding your likes? Why is that important to you and to me? Well, it helps you create better content and helps you focus on metrics that really drive impact. So recently, the CEO of Instagram came out and said that they are going to start testing hiding likes in the United States.
We're experimenting with making likes private.
Why?
We think that, we want people to feel good about the experience that they have on Instagram. We want people to focus their energy on connecting with the people that they care about, on being inspired by fashion, food, travel, whatever it might be that inspires them.
Now, we've already seen in Canada and some other places that they've been testing this with a select amount of users to just see the feedback and what has happened. And now I guess they've decided it's valuable to start rolling this out in the United States. And when this came out, a lot of people had a lot of opinions.
Was looking at the gram and I don't even like likes.
But most importantly, as a digital marketer, I always want to think, why does this affect me? Why does it affect you? And why does it affect clients I work with or you may be working with? And that's what I want to talk about today. So there's a lot of rumors going around the internet that say that the reason Instagram is doing this is because they want to make people pay for ads. They want people to stop working with influencers and they want them to start paying the platform for ads. And I think there's some plausibility to that. The other side says, no, it's about mental health. It's about mental health. It's about people looking at their likes count and getting depressed. It's about young people. And I could see some truth in that too. I'd like to argue that it could very well be both. See, I think we do have a problem in this country. Mental health is a very serious issue. And if you pay attention to the news or pay attention to your social media feed or anything like that, you notice a lot of people talk about how important your mindset is and how important mental health is. We have a mental health day. We have a mental health awareness day. We have a mental health month. It is an important topic. So for Instagram to not participate in that and to not make changes would be foolish. So I totally agree that that's most likely what they're doing. They're trying to keep up with the optics, whether they're positive or negative, and they're trying to keep up with the news, and they're trying to make sure that they're making progress. If they're not making progress in this, they just look like an out-of-touch company. In so many ways, this is a great way for them to point back to this decision and say, we care. We care about what people do on this platform. We care about how people treat this platform. And so this decision reflects that caring. Now, you can argue back and forth how true that is or how the sentiment is really true on that. I'm not here to do that, but I do want to applaud Instagram for making this decision. But the other side of the argument is, and that I do agree is true, is they also are a company that provides a free tool to you and I that helps us make money or us do more business. And you better believe that they're going to want to make money. So are they hiding likes so that you and I have to go in and spend money on ads or not use influencers or try to not use organic marketing? 100% they are. Absolutely. We saw this with Facebook. 5 years ago, you could do a post on Facebook and get crazy amount of reach. You try to do the same thing today, you're lucky to get 0.5% of what you used to got. Getting 10% of your audience on Facebook to interact with your content organically is unheard of. So you better believe that the company that owns Instagram is taking Instagram in the same direction. They want you to pay to play, which is one of the reasons why I think they are hiding likes. But the most important thing that I think we need to dialogue about is, why does it matter to you and I? And one of the things I haven't heard a lot of people talk about is this idea of vanity metrics. Vanity metrics are those things that people will look to tell themselves if they're having success or not. But much like vanity, they aren't real. They aren't most valuable. And that is the discussion that I want to have about why Instagram is hiding likes. See, I think we're focusing on the wrong conversation. If you want to talk about vanity metrics like like counts, go ahead. But like counts don't matter, and we know this. You can buy likes, you can not get likes at all and still be effective. You can have hundreds and thousands of likes and not be effective. Likes are just a little way that people are winking to you on the internet. But likes are not the thing that drive business, are not the thing that drives art, and are not the things that drive products to move. No, not at all. It's impression, it's reach, it's engagement with content, and it's actually follow through, it's action. So for Instagram to ban something like likes, to take them away, they're not banning them, they're taking them away, to me, it's really not that big of a deal. I actually think that it helps creators like you and I. See, I don't have a big platform. And to take you in a peek of something that I did recently, I wrote a post just the other day that I felt pretty passionate about. It was a new revelation of something I've been thinking about. I was excited about it. I spent time on it. I created a graphic for it. I thought it was a good idea. And to be honest with you, when I shared it, I got like 3 likes within an hour. That was a little sad and honestly kind of depressing. I felt like what I was doing didn't matter in that moment. I felt like people weren't seeing it. And I kind of explained it away to the algorithm, or maybe people weren't engaged or whatnot. But honestly, in that moment, I felt worse about my content. It made me kind of want to stop working and kind of not do it again because the like count was so low. But what I forgot about was, in that moment, was I was focusing on vanity metrics, on a metric that didn't matter in the moment. Really, what was important was that I keep putting the content out. That there might be one person out there that reads that piece of content, and because that takes some kind of action, whether it be working with me, improvement on themselves, sharing it with a friend who needs to see it, or unlocking something new in them. That's the metric that matters to me, not how many likes I get. See, I fell into the trap of looking for likes. I wanted people to validate my opinion by giving me a like. But missing the whole fact that several people messaged me, that several people left a comment on the post and encouraged me. This is why I think they're removing likes. They're removing likes because they want better content on the platform. Let's talk about that. Instagram functions solely around great content. How do you grow on Instagram? You post great content. How do you serve your audience on Instagram? You post great content. At the end of the day, Instagram has always been a platform about great content. And that's what's most important here. Not your like count, not your follower count. No, it's about great content. So that's what I think this does for you and I, and why it matters to us. Instagram removing the likes removes that vanity metric that we can get so easily caught up in and helps us focus more on creating great content. Because guess what? The likes aren't visible anymore. We can only see them. So take that metric out and stop focusing on it. And start focusing on the metrics that actually matter. That's engagement. That's impact. Those are the things that matter more than a couple hearts or a couple thousand hearts. Because if that's what matters, then we would just keep buying them. They're easy. They're so cheap. Buy more likes. It's crazy how you can buy hundreds and thousands of likes for $20. If likes were that important, it would be a game. You would just be able to go buy them. It wouldn't be something that people would measure things by. But we all know this. And it's easier to focus on vanity metrics rather than something that's real. And that to me is what we need to focus on. Think about this in your career. It's easy to get caught up in things that are not important because they play and they tell a story on the surface level that we think is important. But in reality, we know it's not important. And that's the lesson I'm taking away from Instagram. They can hide the likes, they can hide the comments, they can kind of do whatever they want. It's their platform. But most important to me, it's not that they're hiding the likes. It's that they're giving us an opportunity to create better content. They're giving us an opportunity to focus on the things that matter. And that is why Instagram hiding likes matters to you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped a little bit in the conversation about Instagram hiding likes and helped you become a better digital marketer. I hope you have a great day, great time. Get some amazing weather, and go create awesome things. Thank you for watching.